So in this coming episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about widening our horizon. Why is this important? I mean, all of us, we learn something in school, we start to learn a profession, and then we start to work. But the question here is, are we going to continue to do the same thing for 40 years, which is probably the average length of our respective careers? I don't think so. And I think it would make life extremely boring for most of us. So, in order to have a life that is a little bit more diverse, a little bit more challenging, and also in order to be able to find the right setting for what we are, how we work, what we would like to achieve in life, etc., I think it's absolutely important to widen our horizons. And I can only give you my example. I started telecommunications, but I'm a musician at the same time. I actually had some periods in my life where I was not quite sure whether I should study music or whether I should focus on telecoms in order to be able to earn some money, because at that time being a musician was considered to be a profession that did not provide any bread on the table. But that's only one part. I think to have a part of you that is totally focused on your profession and on your skills and technical skills and evolution, there has to be another part that is a little bit more playful, that is looking at other things that you might be doing or might not be doing. There's so many things that are of huge interest in life that I think it's really a pity if we just stick to one topic in our lives. Just imagine all the things that are happening around us right now, all the developments that we are seeing. We have to make an attempt to try to understand what this means. Otherwise, we will just be relegated to some corner, and people will at one point in time say, okay, this guy is finished. And I don't think that we want to be considered as people that are finished. But widening our horizon is not only important for our work-life balance. Widening our horizon is crucially important to be able to continue to evolve as a professional. Only if you continuously develop your competence, you will be able to have a satisfactory career, have a satisfactory work-life balance, etc., etc. So you have to look to the sides. You have to see what is happening around you. You have to try to understand the world that you're living in. You have to take an active role in many of the things that are happening around you, from politics to healthcare, etc., etc. And even if certain things may not be serving your career immediately, for it's not obvious that they will be serving your career, I'd like to finish this section with another example of my career. When I was studying, I was at the same time a musician. Then I started to work. I dedicated quite a few years almost exclusively to work and to develop myself in my job. But I did many different things in my job. I was a developer, I was a salesperson, I was a marketing person. I conceived new product ideas. And this has given me a wealth of experience, and I would not have had otherwise if I was not ready to widen my horizon. And today, strangely enough, I'm not a telecommunications engineer anymore. I built a software company that is focusing totally on healthcare. But we can talk about this a little bit later.